Eid Mubarak. Gashi's Kama TV wishes all our Muslim brothers and sisters a blessed Eid Fitri wherever you are. Welcome to Gashi's Kama TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. David Maraga, the former Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, who headed the judiciary, who was actually the Chief Justice, the Emeritus Chief Justice, has declared his candidature in 2027 general elections. I want to start this video by asking you a simple question. Because now we have David Maraga and Okia Omtatah, and then their list, Fred Okia Matiangi. These three gentlemen seems to be attracting the attention of everyone. These three gentlemen seems to be the men who are likely to come together, and one of them is likely to be the president. Let me ask you, between Maraga, I request you to vote, between Maraga, Okia Omtatah, and Matiangi, whom would you choose as the sixth president of the Republic of Kenya? Who do you think is likely to bring the most needed change in this country? Maybe you can start voting. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a number of things about these three gentlemen. I will start with Maraga. And before I give you my critical analysis about these three gentlemen, I want you to watch what Maraga said yesterday. Watch here.
That request has been made. I am discussing with various stakeholders. I will make a decision, a final decision, and when the time comes, we will say whether or not we are going through that. You know, when it comes to elective position, whoever seeks that elective position should understand or understands that he can make a contribution, and it is because of that confidence that one can make a decision whether or not he can serve. I have served before in government. I was head of one arm of government. There is no magic about being a head of another arm of government. There are major problems in this country. The main one is corruption. Is corruption, budgeted corruption, and an institutional corruption that is not being attended at, effectively. And as a result, the country is not able to have enough resources to deal with the issues that are there. That's the major issue. And of course, there are many others like impunity. People disobeying court orders, some disobeying law without any action being taken against them. Those are the issues that need to be attended. So I can't advise him, but what is going on in the country, my view would be, it would be good if he listened to the public to know what they are complaining about, what they are crying over. There are so many issues that are there. The Shashi issue is a problem that is facing Kenyans, which was not being, which was not as serious as it is. You know, sickness cannot wait. Some of the things that need to be addressed urgently.
That is Maraga for you. If you have been watching David Maraga, you realize one trait about Maraga, that the man is bold, the man is courageous, the man does not mince words, the man call a spade, but not a big spoon. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look again at David Maraga is incorruptible. I remember there was a time he was swearing with the Bible that he has never taken a bribe. And he asked anybody who has ever given a bribe to step forward. Again, when you look at him, he has a clean record. His record is clean as a judge. His record in the Supreme Court is clean. Remember, the man who actually nullified the 2027 general elections because of irregularities and illegalities. Remember, the man did not stop there. He went ahead and told Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta that according to the constitution, he was supposed to advise him to dissolve parliament. And for sure he did. But Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta never dissolved parliament. But when you look at him, one thing comes out clearly. This is a man who is very, very faithful to the constitution of Kenya. This is one person who follows the constitution to the letter. This is one man who understands the spirit of our constitution. This is a man whom I think Kenya wants. I think Maraga stand out when you compare him to other readers. I also admire his strong Christian faith. This is a man who cannot even miss to go to the church because it is raining. Here comes a man who actually cannot compromise his God because of money. Ladies and gentlemen, does William Samoei Ruto or Raila Amolo Odinga or Sirika Musyoka comes closer to David Maraga? Let's go to Okia Omtatah. Okia Omtatah is known as a defender of the poor. Okia Omtatah and David Maraga can work very, very well. And because of the age difference, I would propose that Maraga be the presidential candidate and Omtatah be his running mate. That is what I would propose to Kenyans if I were asked to propose. I'm looking at Okia Omtatah and also realize the man is also incorruptible. The man is there to defend the common mwananchi. And this country needs somebody who is going to stand with the common poor mwananchi. This country requires somebody who is going to speak for Wajiko. This country needs somebody who is going to follow the constitution. And these two gentlemen are very, very faithful to our constitution. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Then let's go to Matiangi, the bulldozer. Many people agree that Matiangi is a good candidate. Many people agree that Matiangi is a no-nonsense leader. Many people agree that Matiangi understands the problem of this country. Many people understand that Matiangi would make a good president. But I have one question for you and for Matiangi. But I would like you to give your honest opinion about Matiangi. Is Matiangi a coward? What do you think? Is he a coward? Is he bold enough to come out and say, like the way Maraga is coming out, without missing words? Why is it that the man that is Matiangi is fronting Onyoka, Zachary Onyoka, to speak on his behalf? Why is he not coming and tell us what he wants? If you listen to David Maraga, he's saying that he wants to fight corruption. He's saying that this country must have orderliness. Courts must be obeyed. Court orders must be obeyed. The rule of law must prevail. But if I ask you, does Matiangi talk about anything? Does he? Because although many people are not saying it, there is a feeling that Matiangi could be a project of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Even if it's a project and he delivers well and good. Because I believe that there is no way we can have Matiangi as the president and then also have two Omogusis leaders actually vying for the top office, unless one of them is sent. And David Maraga was asked if he is a government candidate, and his answer was an emphatic no. I don't think you can buy Maraga. I don't think. So, ladies and gentlemen, please like the video. And again, have a blessed Eid Fitri. Bye-bye.